Right, hi guys, again this is Trout123. I believe this is my 4th or 5th video, I'm not quite sure, but this is my favourite wet flies. So we have a number of flies on here. We have 4 wet flies here that are my personal favourites, and I'm sure there's one of them that will stand out to you. So we'll start off with this sort of little colour here. It's a really nice colour, I think. I'm not sure what this one is called, but came in my random selection of flies, so it's really good attraction one. I'll just see if I can get the glimmer up in the camera. It's got a lovely goldy browny glimmer of it, and that's obviously going to be good for river fishing because you're going to get that sort of colour naturally. So there's your glimmer. It's lovely there. If you're a fish, you're obviously going to take that. It's great, lovely glimmer. So on to the next one. This is a green. Is this a Greenwell's Glory? I believe it is. So this one is your Greenwell's Glory. This is one of your most famous trout flies. It's absolutely immense for trout fishing. It was the most famous British fly. It was developed in the River Tweed by Mr. Canon Greenwell in 1854. Still as effective today as it was back then, and you're better off using it during a hatch of olives on a river or lake, so you're sort of better off like on the hatch time. So you've got your morning hatch, and then your sort of dinner time hatch, and you've got your real big late hatch, and I always go out on the late hatch. I seem to get more results on it. Right, move on to the next one. That's a really famous fly, and I would recommend that you picked it up. They're relatively cheap, Right, move on. So this is your teal, blue and silver. It's obviously got lovely attraction by the colours, like the name of it and everything. So you've got your little bluey sort of thing. You've got your little blue there, lovely attraction for that. Little blue at the bottom, and then you've got your sticky out bit at the back. I'm not sure what they're called. I just refer to them as sort of my sort of names. And then you've got that bit at the top, sort of a bit brown here. I've got a few of these actually. I got some in my random sort of selection box. This one was originally created as a sea trout fly for rivers, but the silver body and the barred wing create a good fry imitation for still waters. So you've got like 2 in 1 here. You've got a fly, and then you've got your fry imitation. Right, so I'll move on to the next one. This next one is it's there. This next one is your Mallard and Claret. This one, it's a really nice fly. It's sort of got a little bit of attraction, but it doesn't really need too much attraction. It's sort of got that orangey bit at the back, and that's obviously quite good. It's quite a heavily winged fly. It's sort of a bit on the darker side, and then yeah, that's about it. So it's a really nice looking fly. I like this one. It's ideal for your rivers, and I'll just tell you a bit of background information about him. So it's a classic all-round Scottish wet fly that takes fish from both stream and lake, as it's best on windy, overcast day on the point of a 3-fly cast. So with this one, you're better off having 3 flies on your leader than 1. So I cut off all my other ones on my leader because I just feel they get a bit tangled up. If you cast it in a tree, it makes it 3 times as worse. Obviously, I fish most on rivers because I'm showing you all these flies. I fish most on the rivers because on reservoirs you'd need better, more attraction flies. But I usually fish not the fly fishing, the feeder fishing and float fishing on reservoirs. But I should have a couple of videos coming up, float fishing on the river, and hopefully I will get out fly fishing on the river, which might be a bit more interesting. Right, this is Treadle123. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and look at my other videos. Thanks a lot for watching.